students, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to start with the very most important physical features of India, that is the Northern Mountain. The mountain includes the mighty Himalayas, Himadri, Himachal and Shivalik ranges, and they stretch across the northern part of our country, right? So as you know that they are not the highest mountain ranges, but what they protect us, they provide water through rivers and affects our climate. So now today we will explore our northern mountains together. So in this chapter I will tell you about the northern mountains, the Himalayas, Great Himalayas, then Middle Himalayas, Outer Himalayas and some northeastern ranges of Himalaya, right? Next, last topic will be the importance of Himalaya. Why these Himalayas are important for us. So you can see over here, this is a map of India. Here I will show you the northern mountain. Here lies your Himalaya. This is your Himalayan ranges, right? First lies your Great Himalaya, Middle Himalaya and Shivalik. These are the three ranges that we see here. Here lies your other ranges, right? That is Karakoram range. We have Jaskar, Ladakh. These are the other ranges that I will tell you further in the chapter. So what are these? These are Great Himalayan. Second one is Himachal, which is known as Himadri. Middle Himalaya we call it. And then we have Shivalik. Right? What it is? It is Shivalik. Right? In this I have shown you three mountain ranges of northern mountain. Now let's start with our very first topic, that is the Himalayas. What is Himalayas? They are the highest mountain range in the world. They have many peaks which are snow covered throughout the year, right? They are covered with the snow. More than 8,000 meters above the sea level. If we talk about the highest peak of the world, what it is Mount Everest. The question can be put to you, which is the highest peak of the in the world? That is your Mount Everest. It is Mount Everest. And Mount K2, it is the second highest peak. If we talk about second highest peak, it is Mount K2. It lies where? It lies beyond in this river, where in the Karakoram mountain. Other important peaks are Kanchenjunga, Nanda Devi. Nanda Devi lies in the Uttarakhand, right? Then we have Dhaulagiri, Nanga Parvat, Makalu or Annapurna. These are the other peaks of the northern mountains. Now let's study about your Himalaya ranges. I have told you about our Himalaya consists of three ranges. I have shown you in the map also. You can see that this is Great Himalayan, Lesser Himalaya and Shivalik. Yeah, right? And your what? Mount K2, where it lies? It lies in the Karakoram. And highest peak is Mount Everest. Which is the highest peak? That is Mount Everest. It is the highest. And K2 is the second highest. Now we will study one by one all the three ranges. Now let's study with the Great Himalaya, which is also known as Himadri. What we call it? Himadri. Himadri, where it is? It is in the extreme north. And this is the highest part. It's the highest part. And it is always covered with the snow. In some places, snow keeps moving down slowly. When the snow moves down slowly, what we call it? It is glacier, right? We call it glacier. Many big rivers here, if we talk about in the Great Himalaya, many great river flows or originate from this glacier like Ganga, Yamuna, Satluj, Indus, Brahmaputra. If we talk about Ganga, from which glacier? Gangotri, Yamuna, Yamunotri. Right? These are some rivers that you should know that originate from the glaciers. Next is Lesser Himalaya, which is known as Himachal. So Himachal or Lesser Himalaya, where do they lie? They lie to the south of Himadri. Himadri ke just south. Now I have told you about we have Great Himalaya, right? We have Himadri and Lesser Himalaya. So where they lie? This is your Himadri. Here lies your Lesser Himalaya, which is also known as Himachal. Right? This is our north and this is our south. So where it lies? It lies in the south of Himalaya. Its highest ranges from 3,700 to 4,500 meter, and the slopes of the Himachals are covered with valuable forest. Here what we found some valuable forests like your pine, willow, oak and deodar. These are the trees that are valuable for us. They have value in the market. Right, this part of Himalayas has many beautiful hill stations. What are these hill stations? Like when there is summer, in the June months when schools are at the vacations, we visit hill station. And all these hill stations, where do they lie? These lies in the Lesser Himalaya. What we call it? That is Himachal. What are these hill stations? Simla, Mussoorie, Almora, Nainital. And we have some holy places also, that is Badrinath, Kedarnath and Amarnath. What are these? These are some holy places. Then we have Lower Himalaya. What we call them Lower Himalaya? That is your Shivalik. What are Shivalik? They are southernmost and the lowest range of the Himalayas. The slope have very thick forests. Here you will see the thick forest of pine, teak, deodar, oak. These are some trees, and what they provide? They provide home to wild animals. Right? They are here because there is a forest over here. The foothills of Shivalik, what we call them? Tarai. We call it Tarai region. Right? We have three regions: Bhabar, Khadar and Tarai. Now we will move to our second topic, that is the northeastern ranges of Himalayas. So Himalayas lie along the northeast of India. Where do Himalayas lie? They also lie in the northeast of India. What we call them? Purvanchal. We call them Purvanchal or eastern hills. They are not very high, but you can say they include hills such as Naga Hill, Mizo Hill. Right? In this region, if we talk about in this region, this is a northeastern region. Here lies your Purvanchal and what we call them? Eastern hills. Right? Naga, Mizo hills, they are covered with thick forest. If we talk about, they are covered with a thick forest. The climate in the upper ranges. In the upper ranges, the climate is cold throughout the year and there is with a heavy snowfall. In winter, you can see a heavy rainfall over here or snow. There are snow-covered peaks to be seen in the lower ranges. It is cool in summer and cold in winter. You also know that tourists visit hill station in these regions in summer. The northeastern side of these ranges receive heavy rainfall in summer. If we talk about, there is a heavy rainfall in the summer. From here, the rainfalls when retreating monsoon come. So here, the rainfall is very much high in summer. Why? Due to the retreating monsoon. Now let's study about our next topic, that is the importance of Himalayas. Himalayas are very important for us. I have told you, they protect us, they fix our climate, right? So first is the Himalaya forms a natural barrier to guard our northern border. What they do? They guard our natural border. I'm showing you. Like you can see, here lies your Himalayas. Here lies our Himalayas. And here we have our bordering country, China also. And what it do? It's protect us from, right? It is a natural barrier that guards our country from northern border, right? Next is, it protects us from cold winds coming from the north. The cold winds that are coming from the north, it protects us from that also. River Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra originating from the Himalayas. What they carry? They carry fertile soil from the mountains to the slope. The running water of the river helps in the generation of electricity. Through this, what we can do? We can generate electricity. The Himalayas forest provide valuable woods, many medicinal herbs, resins, and honey, and many other forest products. So, it is the natural home of wild animals like snow leopard, the animals that are seen over here, snow leopard, black bear, tiger, rhinoceros, giant panda, musk deer, red panda, wild yak, and many kinds of birds. They are seen over here. So, student, in this chapter, we have learned about the northern mountains. They are also called crown of India. Why? Because they are snow covered. They gives us safety, shelter, fertile soil, and also tourism. Without the Himalayas, the life would be so different. I hope you understood this chapter. Now, we will come with another important physical feature in next class. Till then, keep learning and keep exploring. Enjoy your class. Thank you.